Howdy, partner. Today we're going to be figuring out what the best whiskey from Texas is. Let's go.
I'm your drinking buddy.
Howdy, partner. I just teamed up with 3 other whiskey tubers to try to figure out what the best whiskey out of Texas is. Who are those YouTubers? Well, we got Doc from Old Fashioned Ways. He's a real Texan. We got the Whiskey Shaman. He's a real Texan too. And you got a couple Yankees like me and the Bourbon Jerk. So the 4 of us decided we wanted to figure out what the best Texas whiskey is. So we picked our 4 finest Texas whiskeys, sent off samples to each other. We had our families do a random blind and mix them up. We're all going to be doing the same random blinds throughout the series. So for round 1, we will have the same 4 whiskeys, but will we choose the same favorite? I don't know. The only way to find out is diving in. So, as I said, Doc from Old Fashioned Ways, Randall from the Whiskey Shaman, and my good buddy, the Bourbon Jerk, we have decided that this would be a really fun thing to do. And I sent off my 4 favorites, and yeah, we're kind of, I don't know if any of my 4 are in here. No idea. I don't know if any of, the Bourbon Jerk's 4 are in here. No way of knowing, because it's a double blind. Well, I mean, it's a semi-double blind, because I do know 4 of the 16 whiskeys, but they could be anywhere in the flight. And I did decide to use my regular colored Glens, because I wanted to see the color of these things. Next up, I'm not going to be doing any bottle guessing. This is about ranking them from 1 to 4. If I know what something is, I will tell you, though. That's not a guess, that's a, hey, I know this is this. And I just want to thank everyone who is, doing this with me. All of those other channels, please do me a favor and like their videos. Go check out their videos. Subscribe to their channels, please, because they're smaller than I am and they could use the support. So you'd be making my day if you went over to their channel and gave them a watch and a subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. And I picked them because they're great channels. So this smells really nice. This is black peppery. This is, it's a little bit vegetal, but not, it doesn't smell like youthy. It's just got like a little bit of a vegetal kick to it. A little bit cinnamony. It's a little bit smoky. I mean, the smoky kind of gives me like, oh, this is a single malt. But it does kind of give me rye vibes. So I don't know if there's such a thing as a Texas, mesquite smoked rye. That sounds like something they do here in Arizona, but that's kind of the vibes I'm getting. I don't know. It's a little bit spicy, but maybe that's where I'm getting that rye thing from. I actually, the second time through, I think that's just a single malt, and it is very good. This one's a little darker in color. Like this is, everything's bigger here in Texas, except for the barrels. They tend to use small barrels in Texas, more faster oak extraction, and you get really dark, really, really rich colors. This smells nice. This is molassesy and dark cherry cinnamon. This is nice. Oh, wow. That's got some heat on it. Nice, like cinnamon imperials, those little red candies thing on the palate. It's a little bit funky, a little bit hay, a little grainy. There's some nice oak here as well, though. So it's that odd contradiction where you have like the oak flavors, but you also have like youthy flavors. Really, really good though. That's gonna be hard to beat, I think. Weakest nose so far. On the nose, this one's a little bit astringent and a little bit chemically. This has also got a little bit of a vegetal thing too that I got off of this. Maybe that's more of a malty thing, but man, now that I go back to this after trying something that isn't smoked, now this is smoky on the nose. Oh, much better palate than nose. That's rye spice, like pumpkin spice things. There's some little bit of a black pepper here, and almost like a green bell pepper. That vegetal thing carries through on the palate. That is good. That is good. It's crafty, but it's almost... Man, that like treads the line really, really softly of being like, oh, this is craft. Oh, this is legacy. Oh, this is craft. And most of the Texas stuff tastes really crafty. This is extra spicy on the nose. So like rye spice, man, like almost just like rye bread on the nose. Not something I would normally say off of a whiskey, but also oak here, cinnamon. I've said cinnamon a lot, I apologize, but hey, it's a cinnamony flight today. That's got some heat to it, but that has got an absolutely fabulous finish. That finish just keeps going and going. That's the Energizer Bunny of finishes. That's special. Like, that is a special whiskey. I think that might have just mopped the floor with the rest. But I'm going to go through them again. I did really like this one. This is really good, and this has got, you know, some really interesting things going on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these again. I'll take a little bit of notes. I'll take some time with this. I'm going to sit down, really unpack these things. And when I come back, I'll rank them 1 to 4. You guys know what I'm drinking? I don't. Some additional tasting notes I got off the second time through. On here, I got a cake frosting, like butterscotchy thing that I really like. On this one, that vegetal thing that I keep talking about, I said bell pepper, but it's oddly giving me like celery now. Not something I've never said this off a whiskey before. I know I sound like a crazy person, but... And yeah, that's wild. Man, I really enjoy all 4 of these. I will be honest with you. This is not bottle guessing. This is me being honest with you. I'm pretty sure this is Balcones Brimstone, which I have right behind me. And I think this is Garrison Brothers Balmory. Balmory? Tell me if I'm right in the comments. Is it Balmory or Balmaria? I mean, I'm clearly a Texan. I have a Texas tie, but... I think that when I first went into this and I got all that smoke, it affected my palate a little bit. That's why I didn't know immediately, because Balmaria jumps out. Balmory jumps right out at me. Not in a bad way. I love this whiskey, and I actually really love this whiskey. This is really good. This is one of the more interesting smoked whiskeys I've tasted. It drinks like something I want to keep going back to. I really do like it. Damn near tempted to put it forward, but I can't. It's not quite as good as some of these other ones up here. I am going to say my favorite is Glass 4, though. It's special. I really like whatever's in here. I don't have any idea what it is, and I don't want to know until the end. 4 might win it all, though. This is special, and I love it. 4 was my favorite. I think I'm going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 2, 3, 1. So 4, 2, 3, 1. Man, this is going to be a freaking fun tournament. If this is how fun it was to just start off, I'm so excited. So definitely check out their videos. Once they're posted, I'll link them in the description so that you can check out what they picked in this same flight. And like I said, they're smaller channels, and they do great content. So it would be really cool if you guys could go give them a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. You'd make my day if you did that for them, because they are great people, very fun, just awesome content over there on all 3 channels. And cheers. I really appreciate all of you. I'll see you on the next one.
I'm your drinking buddy.